What we looked at on the table with Susie was how well she was able to hold her leg down on the table while it was turned in. And remember, we started by noticing that she had a restriction in that right hip internal rotation and an inability to hold the leg down on the table. Well, we did our jump start positional isoangular contractions and then followed up by retesting, seeing that she was able to contract on demand as well as have increased motion at that hip. Now we can take that information and apply it to the exercises we choose to do with our client on the floor. So with Susie, what we're now going to do is challenge hip extension on a 4-way hip machine. And to be even more specific to what we saw on the table, we're going to have Susie turn her leg into that internally rotated position. Now what I'm going to have Susie do is just gently squeeze through her right hip, through her glute, and through her hamstring, just pushing back to a comfortable position and then slowly letting her leg come forward. And then again returning and slowly letting the leg come forward. So we're working this hip extension motion, challenging the same muscles we were testing on the table. And we can have her do anywhere from 5 reps to 8 reps, whatever we feel is appropriate for the client, or until the client starts to lose form or fatigue. Is that feeling all right? Wonderful. Perfect, and you can set that down. Now that looked great. And the next step with this is we could go back to the table, reassess motion, and retest. Now here's the cool thing about it. If we go back to the table and we retest and she's strong, we know that the weight that we did and the reps that we did with her were perfectly appropriate for her body today.